Hello. So today we are going to do a pose called gate, so known as Parigasana. That is its Sanskrit name. Now this is a lateral stretch. When you do a lateral stretch, you want to make sure that you don't collapse either of the shoulders forwards, depending on what side you're stretching. Quite often if you're stretching through the left hand side, people will collapse the left shoulder forwards. And of course, if it's the right side, people quite often collapse the right shoulder forwards. Whatever arm is raised, make sure you're still spinning that heart open. So the whole time you're in it, make sure you're focusing on the fact that you're spinning that side, you're spinning the heart open. That will prevent you from collapsing the shoulders forwards. So this is on your knees. Any problems with your knees? Any problems with your shoulders or any surgery in the chest or in the armpits, really take this very slowly, take it gently and only do what suits you. Any surgery to the knees, you are probably going to want to leave this out. You can do this, which is what I'm doing, which is I'm folding up my mat over the side just to double it up so that feels a little bit better on my knee. So you're going to come up onto both knees. And using a wall if you want, you can even put the hands on the floor. You're going to extend the left foot out to the side. And bring the hands onto the hips and just check that your hips are facing the side of the mat. And begin to put the left hand onto the outside of that left leg. Now you don't have to try and touch the foot or touch the shin. You don't have to get the foot or the hand all the way down there. So don't focus on trying to get as close towards the foot as possible. Focus on spinning the heart open on this right shoulder. So to begin, you're going to start to extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. My palm is facing to the left. You can take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to begin to slide that left hand down the outside of the left leg. So this right arm draws up and over the chest. Check that you're not collapsing the rib cage into the hip. Quite often I keep the hand higher up. And it's almost like you're trying to reach up and over a really big ball. So again, don't roll the shoulder forwards, keep the heart open. If you wish, draw the gaze up. That will encourage you to keep this arm directly up and overhead. And again, only if it feels okay for you, sliding the hand down the outside of that leg. And when you're ready, carefully ease yourself back to the centre. Usually for a counter pose, you can either just put the hands onto the waist and touch the floor just to counter pose. You can bring both knees together and come into child's if you wish. You can even just gently soften into the other side. And bring the knees back together. And again, if you wish, coming into a child. And coming back up onto the knees. Now normally when I'm doing this, I just get everybody to turn around, but obviously if I do that, you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to move to the other end of my mat. So this time you're going to come up, left knee is supported. Both knees directly underneath the hips and turn so I'm facing you a little bit better there. Again, make sure that your hips remain square and you're going to extend the right leg out towards the right hand side. So if I look down, my right foot's in line with my left knee. My hips are in line with the foot and the knee. Again, relax the shoulders from the ears. Bring the right hand to the outside of that right leg. Lift the left arm up and over. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to lean over. Now, I've had my surgery here. That's as far as my body's going to let me go. And again, only if it suits you, the gaze lifts. That already has got too much for me, so just be really aware of what is right for you. Any tingling in fingertips, anything like that, stop. And if you wish, of course, you can do it with the hand on the top of the head or towards the centre of the shoulder blades. That isn't as much of a stretch. And take that as far as the body allows. No collapsing of the rib cage in towards the hip. And then when you're ready again, you're going to slowly release that. Bring the fingertips back down. And just ease off that other side. Slide the knees back together. I'm going to turn towards the end of my mat again. And I'm just going to soften into that. Again, if you're okay with child's, forehead to the floor, backs of the hands either side of the feet. So that is your gate pose, Parigasana. Surgery, injuries to the knees, you may want to avoid it. There's other lateral stretches you can do. Standing stretch one, you can do Lord Krishna instead. And surgery or lymph node removal, anything like that, please, 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 please be careful. Only take that stretch as far and don't hold it for very long, because if you hold it for too long, you're going to cause yourself some damage. So only hold it for about 5 breaths. If you're doing the side that's had surgery or the lymph node removal, only hold it for 5 to 10 breaths maximum. Okay, bye bye.